This is Light-O-Rotor, a machine that solves no problem at all, not even the ones you never thought of. You might know its predecessor, Sugar-Rotor. His fate was lethal. This is how he looks today. It's time for Light-O-Rotor to take its chance. Now that you have seen the show, it's time to look at the machine itself, which is now unveiled. As you can see, it represents an artistic impression of a balloon start. So to see a little bit more of the machine, we have to remove the balloon itself. The theme of this construction was something with art. That is a very wide field. But this machine doesn't create anything. It's just a creative machine who represents something which happens in the nature. And it is a combination of old techniques and new ones. And basically, we have a controller unit here, which does the control of the whole unit. We have a camshaft construction in here, which steers the lights on the project. And we have a winch here, which is used to lift and lower the balloon. It's a combination of ancient technologies, because before we had controllers and so on, every electronic machine was steered by electromechanical components. If you remember your grandma's washing machine, you might remember a program dial on the front of the machine, which is basically nothing else than this. A stopwatch with mechanical contacts which steer the programs in the machine. This is a camshaft with 4 wheels. The first one has only one short contact. It is a counter wheel to know which elevation we have. And the 2 of these are steering the red and the green light. And the third one gives 2 flashlights per rotation for the white light. However, the control unit itself steers which lamp is to operate it when. So in the beginning, it takes only the white light, later on the green and the red light at once. For the lifting and lowering of the balloon, there was this construction with a rail and a motorized trolley on here, which brought up and lowered down the balloon. But I unfortunately broke one of these. Until the spare parts arrived, I decided to do it with a winch construction. By the way, this is the 3rd or 4th winch construction, because when I power the motor directly, it has more power, so I could use a different construction for this. When I tried that on the controller, it desperately failed, so I had to reconstruct it over and over again, and now I have a construction which is able to lift the whole weight of the thing, and which works reliably. We have two contacts here. One is the lower stop point and the other is the upper stop point, which are executed by the balloon itself. And this is the little flashlight which gives it a little impression on what's going on in the dark. So now that you've seen the construction, let's roll it again in bright light so that you can actually see what's going on this thing. As you will see, first it will rotate the camshaft to its starting position after the introductional noises are made. And as a security feature, if the balloon is stuck somewhere up in the air, it is lowered to its starting position. And now the camshaft is operating. First, this one steers this light here. And it rotates at different speeds to get a little bit funky here. And the balloon is lifted with the flashing lights, and when it reaches its top position, it will just blink a while before it's going down again. Now, as you can see, it's only rotating the camshaft and the lights are flashing. Going down with a much lower rotation speed because that thing is really heavy up there. And a little green light to indicate that the burners have been shut down, and a white light to illuminate the balloon at night. And there is a final stop signal. That's it. I hope you enjoy the Light-O-Rotor. Maybe he has a better faith.